if you are wondering what broking firm Zerodha is valued at, co-founder Nithin Kamath has spilled the beans. The broking firm is valued at around 30,000 crore rupees or $3.6 billion, much lower than the market's guess estimates, according to Nithin Kamath, who's also, remember, the chief executive officer, and he wrote all of that in a post on formerly Twitter, now X. Zerodha is India's #1 brokerage by revenue and profitability. Kamath's clarification on the valuation came 2 days after the company released its earnings. Its profits surged 38% to 2,907 crore rupees in financial year 23. So a lot happening there. My colleague Krishnakumar joining us here in the studio. Krishna, Zerodha's co-founder coming out and saying, well, do not inflate our valuation. We do not believe in notional values. Actual value is 30,000 crores.
Right. And in a sense, I would say everybody should take a leaf out of Zerodha's book. They've already been a company, who are setting an example in many ways. And here you have the founder of a company this big, one of the best growing companies, saying that, and in a sense, putting things into perspective. Even if you talk about their latest financial results, their growth has been lesser than the same time in the previous year. So he's talking about the fact that this growth will go up and down, and since we are in the capital markets are cyclical. You'll go up. They're saying, he literally says, once government circular can make their business go down by 50% or up by 50%. That's the kind of volatility that you're going to be dealing with when you're working in the stock markets. You're a stock markets based business. So Mr. Kamath essentially saying that since this is where we belong, the chances of volatility are high. Yes, we've grown very quickly so far already, but doesn't mean that we're going to keep growing at this rate all the time going forward. In fact, he's quoted that growth rate that is ideal for them, which is around 10 to 15%. That's how much Mr. Kamath believes that the company should be ideally growing at, and he's got a point there. He's saying that the strategy of the company right now is not to look at valuations because they're not interested in valuation. They want to grow their core business, and to do that, they've got to retain customers and got to retain their trust as well. And for that, they're saying no spams, no pushing customers to invest more than they would like to, no sales targets, no revenue targets. So in a sense, this is a great example, at least to my mind, that a fast-growing startups founder is setting by rationalizing essentially the kind of business that they're involved in.
All right, rationalizing business, having reasonable expectations of what is expected out of that brokerage firm. Remember, as I said, it is one of the best growing in terms of numbers and figures when it comes to revenues, one of the biggest brokerage firms in India, and has in fact scripted a story of success as far as Indian startups is concerned.